My name is Rick Spitler. I am the president of Nica. Nica is a National Interscholastic Cycling Association. We are, we are a youth development organization building strong minds, body, and character through the sport of high school mountain biking. We're bringing mountain biking through every high school throughout the country. We've got 10 states up and running right now. It's the values of our program that are bringing all these different states together. This exciting movement is catching on with high school students, with parents, with coaches, and sponsors alike. We're excited today to announce our next league that we're coming on board. I have to wait a few minutes for that. I'm going to introduce Austin McNamee, our Executive Director of Nica. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Rick. Super excited to be here today, and as part of this expansion of the high school movement, I got some great news to share with you. First of all, I want to give everyone here and in the audience, this is awesome. Good crowd. Thank you for showing up. The National High School Movement is really taking off, and give you a couple tidbits, a little overview where we're at. Up until this day, there's been 9 leagues operating across the country, and in those 9 leagues, we have approximately 3,000 student athletes participating under the supervision of almost 900 licensed coaches. So those leagues, and I'm very happy looking back here, we have the staff of Nica. Could you raise your hand, folks that work in the central office here? Yeah. These people are helping support the leagues doing what they do, and those leagues are represented here by a league director. And league director, raise your hand. Yeah. The leagues that are represented here are in the order that they came on board and started. The NorCal League with Vanessa back there, she's hiding. Vanessa just recently identified as one of the 12 most influential people in the high school or in cycling by Bike Magazine. The SoCal League with Matt Gunnell. Colorado League is Kate Rao. She's not here, but we got some of the board members here. Yeah, that's Kate. They're busy getting ready, and with all the devastation hitting Boulder where she lives, she couldn't make it out. All right, Utah League, Lori Harward. Lori is not here as well. She left this morning. Their race last weekend, 620 student athletes, their first race of their second year. A huge explosion of growth there. Texas League, we got Vance McMurray. Where's Vance? What are you doing out there? Wrong side of it. All right, New York League, Jason Cairo.
Cairo, yeah!
Minnesota League, Gary Shoquist. He's here. Might know his name, Mountain Bike Hall of Famer. Oh, Gary, well, Josh is here as race director. Arizona League, Mike Perry is not here. He's getting ready for his first race in his first season. Excited with Arizona. Tennessee, Kat Williams, where is she? Right there. And then I'm going to hold off on telling you the 10th League in a second after I give you a little more information. So with all these leagues, we're putting on approximately 50 races a year across the leagues. In addition, we're doing Leader Summits, which is our coaching training program. We're also doing summer camps in a number of different locations, and those programs will expand. We're also doing a number of special clinics here and there in each league. This is part of a well-rounded movement to develop the next generation of lifelong, responsible, clean cyclists. And it's working. The numbers are blowing up. We have some student athletes here. Call out if you see these guys. I encourage the media after this session, if you want to talk to folks who are racing in the NorCal League, what their experience is like, they're right there. All right? We also have another couple faces. I see Ned out there. Thank you, Ned, for coming out. These folks are part of our honorary board that are helping spread the word. There's a lot of people working to make this movement happen. And again, as Rick said, we're a youth development program. We focus on developing healthy lifestyles and training people to ride responsibly and learn how to ride safely so that they can carry on into their adulthood riding bikes. At the same time, a number of our athletes are becoming extremely skilled and competitive on the bike. We just had a number, 7 kids from our programs represent the U.S. at the World Championships in South Africa. So while we don't focus on producing elite athletes, it's happening. One of our girls won a World Cup this year and was ranked #1 in the world in her age category. Unprecedented. So I want to keep this short, but I want to focus on this effort is supported by a large number of individuals and companies. Without the companies stepping up, and most of those companies are here in this building today, we would not be doing what we're doing. And it's important to call out these companies and recognize them for their vision and their leadership in making us get to where we're at. Our founding national sponsor, Specialized, I see Simon out there, thank you. We also have Showware, has really stepped up in a big way this year as a platinum level sponsor, and as well at the platinum level we have Trek and the Easton Foundation. These companies have invested heavily in us and are creating this movement. As well, we have gold level sponsors, Cliff Bar, which was our first ever sponsor way back 12 years ago. They stepped up and supported the NorCal League and are there today. We also have Primal Clothing, Quality Bike Products, gold level sponsors. Silver level, we have Goo, I see Brian Vaughn out there, I see Yuri, these people really helping us on the ground. Kinetic Trainers, Camelback, and Maxis, all at the silver level. Bronze level, Feedback Sports, Ritchie, Optic Nerve, Fox, and Cannondale. Also skipped over a really important player in the mix at the platinum level, SRAM, obviously. Very, very supportive and been there for years. So we also are developing media partners, and I'm really excited to see a bunch of media here. Working with the media partners, we're doing ads to really bring attention to this movement and attention to the companies that are supporting us. Cycling News, Dirt Rag, Mountain Bike Action, MTBR, and Switchback have all been very, very active over the last couple years. So thank you to all those sponsors, as well as the many, many individuals who are donating through our Booster Club program. The Booster Club is an effort to bring individual donors in to fund our scholarships. We've given away and are in the process of giving away nearly $60,000 that we've raised since January through the Booster Club activity to provide direct support to student athletes, coaches, teams, and leagues. So that money goes directly to those individuals and those organizations. And fundamentally, this program grows because of dedicated adults who want to get back to the cycling community as coaches. And there's a number of coaches out here, and these people truly are the backbone. And as someone who coached the team for 6 years, I totally get it. You need a dedicated person. We look for more coaches. Any of you want it or interested in coaching or know someone who may be retired from racing, has all that skills, great opportunity. So we encourage people to step forward to want to help be part of this. And with that, I'm really excited. So where is high school mountain biking going in 2014? State of Georgia. And so we're really excited with Georgia coming on board, hotbed of activity and cycling there. And Dan Brooks, where's Dan? Come on up. Dan is the league director of Georgia, and he'd like to say a word. And welcome to the Nica family, Dan.
Well, thanks, Austin. We're all very excited to be a part of this movement and look forward to capitalizing on the very strong cycling community in Georgia and bringing this thing to a reality.
All right, well, if everyone give a big round of applause with our 10th league adding, and I encourage you to stick around and talk to any one of the representatives from any of the leagues, as well as us, and we can talk a little bit about maybe new areas and where and how you might get involved in this movement. It is definitely the future of cycling, and we encourage you to be involved in one form or another. Thank you for coming out today, and enjoy the rest of the Interbike.